E tu e te iwiraro I te aniwa ma I koe ki te rangi mari e me te aroa nui rawa Ko te mana I roto, kaore tae a te tango Ko te mana motu a ke a tatu tonu
Rise up, oh people beneath the white rainbow, walk in great peace and overflowing love, the power
No mai, haere mai, e te whānau o Mu. Welcome to this first light Mu temple, beaming to you from Kooti, Thames, Aotearoa, the womb of Venus. So yeah, great to come into this space. Today's an amazingly sunny day here in Kooti, and apparently there's storms other places. But this is our second temple for 2026, so it's a real pleasure to be here. Lovely to have our whānau in the house as well. Welcome to those who are here in circle. So beautiful to have you here. And a very warm welcome to you all. And on behalf of the Galactic Grandmothers of Mu, we'd love to welcome you. And we have our sister Anha here, who came especially for the gathering that we're having this weekend. So yeah, and the fire horse womb dreaming, which is going to be happening at 111 tomorrow. So looking forward to that. It's going to be next level. And so thank you everyone for showing up for yourselves, but in particular, yeah, we want to really honor those that are here in the house. Your Modi, your presence is the energy that's needed. It's the medicine necessary for the upliftment of this mothership. Yeah, it's really valued, very much valued. And also those who are watching the replay, haere mai too. So tonight we gather not just to remember a prophecy, but to live it. We're here as part of a living prophecy of the Rainbow Warrior. And this is what Te Kooti's life was all about. It's not something that's going to happen in the future, it's something that's happening right now. It's happening within our bodies. And we've been calling it in for a while. So yeah, we've been asked to also host a Rainbow Warrior gathering in Aotearoa. So we are connecting to all the Rainbow Warriors around the planet, in particular those in America. And there is a gathering happening in June, which is not just for Rainbow Warriors. There's, it's part of a peace journey as well. And yeah, extending the invitation for anybody who wants to come and join, because it's going to be really powerful. And so we are the last country on this planet, on this mothership Mu, to be colonized. And I've heard this many times before, we hold the key here in Aotearoa to becoming the first one to be free. And this freedom isn't about battling. It's really a return of soul sovereignty, and it's a claiming of our soul. And it's also a claiming of the peace way, the beauty way, and releasing this patriarchy, colonized system, superseding it with intention, and also with setting up communities like how we're connecting in with our community and calling them all in now. And it's also the real anchoring of truth in the body and what that not only looks like, but feels like. So we honour Te Kooti Arikirangi Te Turuki tonight. He is a prophet, a peacemaker, carrier of the wairua crown, carrier of the blue diamond, and that's a whole energy all of its own. His message was very clear. It's about the revolution of the spirit. And the time is now. So let us begin our time together fully and witnessing, sharing, remembering who we are. And right here, we are the Rainbow Warriors tonight, remembering the path is open. So just going to open up with a karakia. Te kotahitanga o te mū, e te wairua tapu. Haere mai, kakahutia mātou i tō aroha. Whakakotahitia ngā iwi katoa. I raro i te rangi kotahi. Ka hoki i te oranga, ka tau te rongo. Ko te hā o te mū e manawatia. Tuturu whakamaua ki a Tina.
Tina.
Home ye, hui e, tai ki e. Kia ora. And we're just going to light a little bit of the ahika, a little bit of Palo Santo. And the candle, which I keep forgetting I have on. And a few times, I usually do it when I'm having clients, and sometimes I'll find in the afternoon it's still burning. Whoa. So cleansing our fields above us, below us, before us, behind us, within us, and without us. Kia ora. And just inviting our beautiful sister Anha to do the opening waiata with
Let's do it together.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, we're twinning it up here.
Twinning it up.
Ready? Ai o ki te aorangi. Ai o ki te aorangi. Aroha ki te aorangi. Aroha ki te aorangi. Kwa ki te aorangi. Kwa ki te aorangi. Ho'ono ki te aorangi. Ho'ono ki te aorangi. Aho, amini, aminte.
Kia ora, beloved.
Oh, kia ora, Carlito. Welcome. And Beck. So we have Beck from Australia, from Eastern Australia, and we have Carlito from over in England. Yeah, from the motherland for some. Yes. So the motherland of my mother, actually. My mother was born over there. And the motherland of Neil. Neil's mum was born, and dad, and he was born there too. So yay. Kia ora. Welcome. So just inviting everyone to go on mute for now, and we're going to open the circle, and yeah, let's get the show on the road. It'd be great to hear from everybody. And also, just in terms of how are you placed in your own sense of freedom? So this is an invitation for you to come into deeper process here, because we are talking about the Rainbow Warrior Prophet who came to share freedom with us. He started off as an incredible man who had lots and lots of lands, and then he got put in jail, and while he was there he got really sick, and oh dear, the dog speaks. And he was then he made a bit of a pact with these beautiful angelic beings who transmitted stuff for him, transmitted his gifts, and he was able to walk this path. So he started off as, you know, a warrior, a wounded warrior, a warrior that was, yeah, once was a warrior. And then he became a rainbow warrior in the end with his hand of peace. And there's actually some words that he talked about in terms of the people coming together and from all different races and all different places. And so he was a big advocate for that. He carries that as part of his Kooti. We've got to go with wairua. And so, you know, he's come to me really strongly since his birthday or just before his birthday, and since the interstellars, because he's connected to the interstellars, right? Rongomai, the comet that's come through, he's, you know, when that came through, his consciousness came through too. I really felt that very strongly. And gotta go, famo. Okay. Awesome, Carlito. You can watch the replay. See you again soon. See you on your birthday on the 22nd. Whoa, you're just a couple of days after me, bro. Ka kite. Carlito's doing the Dragon Rising with me. So, yeah, it's awesome having him. So whānau, just coming into your heart space, dropping in and just landing here and receiving this transmission. I speak now as spirit in service to history and healing. I speak now to offer remembrance of the deeper codes woven within my life, my name, Te Kooti Arikirangi Te Turuki. Arikirangi carries the arc of light across dimensions, a rainbow of knowing that stretches from the heart of the earth to the councils of the stars and the comets. My name, Turuki, is aligned with the wandering North Star, Te Whetū, or Te Raki, the guiding light of celestial orientation. I was guided and gifted visions, not for myself alone, but as a path for all who would one day awaken to their true nature. The blue diamond was revealed to me as a pulse, a spiritual current of Aotearoa, peace, love, joy, and truth. This frequency now returns, calling humanity into freedom with the deeper rhythm of creation. My body was laid my body was laid beneath 22 others, a sacred gesture guided by wairua. This was a beginning. The 22 beings laid above me were bridges, aligning my resting place with the 22 star nations, each one a living expression of our galactic whakapapa. This was a guardianship of timing. In the stillness beneath the earth, a portal of remembrance was held, waiting for those ready to listen, feel, and embody the essence of light that moves through all things. The earth has always known. The stars have always watched. Now the human heart begins to remember. The Rainbow Warrior path is not bound by tribe or title. It's not a crown worn by one. It's a cloak, a korowai, woven by many. It's a way of being, a way of walking in humility, radiance, and truth. The blue diamond is not just for the few, it's for the pure of heart. Those who lead by coherence, commanding only their own lightship. It cannot be claimed ever, only lived. When love becomes your compass, your truth and your rhythm, it reveals itself as the organizing principle of the light body. It awakens within as a song, soft, clear, and strong, and loud enough to align souls across space and time. I was shown visions of people walking together, hand in hand, Māori, Pākehā, Indigenous and starborn, all honouring the sacred land, all honouring each other and the wisdom of the heart. My role was to plant seeds, and for now, I have planted seeds of the ringatu, which hold the harmonics of sovereignty that springs from love. Others would carry them forward. I see now the seeds are blooming. Many are hearing the call to release the fight and raise the hand of peace and align, no longer wishing to dominate, to fight, but to harmonize. A new covenant is forming through the gentle revolution of love and remembrance. The first light rises in the east, in the soul. Let the blue diamond awaken through your breath, your hands, your voice. Let the rainbow warrior within you rise in clarity, and know that you are never alone. The pulse that moved through me is now moving through you. Stand in peace. Walk in joy. Speak in truth. Hold all things in love. We are returning to the pattern beneath it all. The covenant lives and the rainbow arcs once more. E hara taku tō I tō taki tahi, engare he tō taki tini. My strength is not mine alone, but of the many. Te kooti Arikirangi te Turuki, I have spoken. And now we're just going to do a little bit of a kane when everybody's ready, just allowing that to land into your whole body, into every cell. Kia ora. And now just inviting everybody to stand. Oh, thank you, Auntie Maureen. That's powerful. Kia ora. Can everyone hear that okay? I'll just turn it up a little bit.
Ko te mana I roto, caretakers te tango. Ko te mana motua ke a tatu tonu.
Rise up, oh people beneath the white rainbow, walk in great peace and overflowing love. The power within cannot be taken. Sovereignty is ours forever.
Te Kooti rise again. Fire in his eyes, carving light in the stormy skies. Prophet of the spiral, loading through so bold with a tire of lightning and a heart of gold. Calling all nations to stand in love's name. In the fire hose, here we ignite the flame. Peace is a weapon, forged in the soul. Marching in silence, but mighty and whole. Crowned by the stars, barefoot on the ground. Every heartbeat echoes a cosmic sound. We walk with the sacred, the seen and unseen. Alchemist, the spirit in the in-between. In the in-between. Sovereign and still, we carry the light through the wormholes of dark in the crystalline sight. Rainbow warriors not bound by time, sliding on white beams divine and sublime. The ancestors sing in every breeze, their way out are dancing in the forest leaves. In the forest leaves. Claim your name, let your spirit unfurl. You're the axis now, not just of this world. Stand tall in mana, rise with the land, with love as our compass and truth in our hands. Galloping strong while fire horse die. We blaze new trails, no light can hide. Unshackled we move, creating anew, changing the code, shifting the view. With every breath we realign, the dream time pulses through our spine. We are the bridge, the future, the past, in unity eternal, our spell is cast. White rainbow riders, lucid and free, surfing the timelines like waves on the sea. No fear can bind, was born of the stars. We are the people of Venus and Mars. E tu e te wiraro i te aniwa niwama. I koe ki te rangi mari e me te aroha nui rawa. Ko te mana I roto, kore tae a te tango. Ko te mana motu a ke a tatu tonu.
Rise up, oh people beneath the white rainbow, walk in great peace and overflowing love. The power within cannot be taken. Sovereignty is ours forever.
Woo!
Oh, that's good exercise. Good soul exercise.
Oh wow, kia ora anō. Right, beautiful whānau. Could have done with the second round on that kani, eh? I might just go and put the light on because it's actually going to get dark as soon as that sun goes down, which won't be too far away, and then I won't be able to see what I'm reading. Hang on a sec.
Yes, better.
So, just getting everyone to find a space, a quiet space to sit in, one where you can be in for a little while. Just allowing your spine to be tall. Let your breath soften. Place your hands on your heart and close your eyes. Just taking some beautiful deep spiral breaths right here. And with the spiral, bringing in, calling in the beautiful essence of the Rainbow Warrior, of Te Kooti, Arikirangi, Te Turuki. Kia ora, beautiful mātua. And just allowing your awareness to move all the way down to the soles of your feet. And feel the pulse of Papatūānuku and the mothership that she is. Feel her beautiful crystalline heart connect in with yours. And feel this beautiful alignment taking place between your heart and her heart. Feeling the soles of your feet grounding through to her. Let your beautiful spiral breath guide you gently into deeper stillness. And taking a deep breath in, holding for 4. Releasing for 4. And drawing in for 4. And again. With each inhale, draw in clarity. And with each exhale, release tension, resistance, letting it go, just allowing. And now with your eyes closed, allow your awareness to open beyond the room you're in. Allow it to expand beyond the walls, beyond the land, and beyond the sky. Resting your whole body as you tune in to your cells at a cellular level, dissolving into the cosmic night. Feel yourself floating, held by space itself. Continuing to breathe in this energy of cosmic stardust all around you. You now stand at the threshold of first light, a vast horizon where Mothership Mu meets star, where the free queen sea flows with effortless ease and grace. This is the point where the seen and unseen realms merge, embracing in the 0 point of the great return. Far ahead of you, you see a shimmer, a radiant point coming in from the east, where the sky begins to open. A mist of silver and sapphire begins to gather around you. As the sky shapes itself into a beautiful chariot of fire. Led by white fire horses. This chariot is rimmed in sapphire blue. Glowing powerfully with geometric light. Witness it descend slowly like a great wairua canoe, guided by the winds of wisdom and the songs of the ancestors. Paneke, paneke, turuki, turuki, paneke, paneke, turuki, turuki. And then you see him, te Kooti, Arikirangi, te Turuki, standing within the chariot. His body is made of liquid crystal and starlight. His eyes are both ancient and kind. He is clothed in the vibrations of earth and sky. His taiaha is made of thunder. It's not a weapon, it's a tool of light. Received to ignite. He carries only presence, prophecy, and peace. He raises his hand, the ringatu, his hand of peace, and steps forward to speak. His voice calm, deep, and resonant. I speak now as spirit. The covenant has never died. It lives in those who carry it. The rainbow warrior prophecy lives in you. You are ready. You are summoned. He lifts his hand once more. From his palm, a blue diamond emerges, hovering, spinning, and humming with fire and life. The diamond rises and begins to move towards you, slowly, deliberately, until it rests before your heart. Beaming the rhythm of Aotearoa, peace, love, joy, and truth. You breathe in the codes. And with your breath, it enters you. It activates you. A gentle warmth spreads through your chest, and a slight hum arises in your cells, aligning you like a tuning fork as you become realigned. Kooti smiles, and he extends his hand and welcomes you onto the chariot. And as you step on board, you realize you are completely weightless, timeless, and luminous. The chariot begins to rise, lifting you into a higher state of wairua. through clouds, through stars, into the beautiful frequency, the ocean of space. And from this space, Te Kooti calls out with ancient authority, calling the rainbow rays, let them gather, let the covenant awaken, let every colour return to the one light. Suddenly the sky bursts open. From every direction, rays of light begin to stream towards you. Red rays grounding you with ancestral fire. Orange rays activating your creation gates of passion and joy. Golden rays activating the sun of the true self, divine will, and the radiant golden heart of courage. The green ray, emerald, healing, balancing, and the sacred breath of the heart, euphoric heart, love field. The blue ray, beaming in truth, clarity, sacred kōrero. The indigo ray, bringing in the vision, intuition, the star remembering of your crystalline consciousness. And the iridescent white ray, bringing in transmutation, fulfillment, and freedom. And then comes the powerful rainbow ray, the unifying breath of all colours, the rainbow and the oneness, and feel the colours shifting, all coming back to purity. Each ray enters your body like a note in the grand chord, like an orchestra retuning itself, balancing your field, igniting your light body, bringing you into homoluminosity, clearing all the codes of forgetting. You are the prism now, and the rainbow bridge lives within you. Te Kooti speaks again. And shares with you that the rainbow warrior path is not just a path for one, but a cloak woven by many in the one. It is here for coherence, for unity, for oneness. Let this rainbow frequency lead you into peace. Let your presence realign others. Let joy be your frequency. And let your truth sing. Now witnessing your chariot becoming completely transparent. Feel it merging into your field. And now the transmission of Te Kooti is complete. Te Kooti's voice gently echoes as he begins to become transparent. And then finally, you are unable to see him as he dissolves into oneness. Feel yourself descending back down through the stars, back through the sky, back to the earth, and just fondly reflecting on this beautiful experience with Te Kooti, thanking him for this sacred moment in time. Now just feeling that beautiful chariot of fire, that blue diamond within you, the pulse of light, and the promise kept. Know that it's very much alive in you now. Now just coming back into your body. Feel your feet landed on new mothership once again. Feel her pulse continuously beating your field. You have returned carrying these beautiful codes. You are the living prophecy in real time. You carry the frequency of Te Kooti, Arikirangi, Te Turuki within you. You are the medicinal first light. And now when you're ready, taking big, deep spiral breath in, wriggling your fingers and toes, and slowly, gently opening your eyes. coming into full presence. And just putting the toko in the middle for anybody who wants to share their experience. How was that for you?
Thank you.
Mm.
Still landing fully, but that transmission, Te Raukura, just really felt that in my bones, like a real jolt to the body, without a thought or any understanding, just so quite like really hit the heart. And then with that wee meditation too, I just had, it was just tears of like joy and what I could imagine true freedom to feel like. Just really happy. So thank you. Yeah. And Kingi's beside me and he just looked at me and he was like, whoa.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. Thank you.
Oh, kia ora, beautiful.
I'll pick up the toko. Yeah, so the sort of profound jumps were going inside the blue diamond and spinning, and then a rainbow came through, like it just like a shard of rainbow light. And then I was spinning out into the cosmos, and I saw this a lama from, say, like Tibet or something, but he had rainbow cloaks on, which was really out the gate. And then I saw another one. He was like a male as well, but it was also me. It was all so there's something in the Bible that talks about the crystals in the breastplate of the high priest. And so I started to see all the different colors of the crystals in the breastplate, and especially the citrine. And also, I don't even know if turquoise, there's like turquoise crystals coming up everywhere. I think turquoise definitely is in the breastplate of the high priest, but we're all high priests. There's no hierarchy. However, it's working with the crystalline templates and all of that sort of thing. So yeah, they were sort of like the significant ones that I have. As other lots of little bits and pieces of things, but yeah, it was pretty groovy. Yeah, and I feel like it's embodied into me.
Yeah, beautiful. And would anybody else like to share? Okay. Well, sometimes you've got to listen to these things more than once, right? And I've got to say now that I'm now oh my gosh, what do they call it when you get paid for being on Facebook?
Oh, yeah, it's like a legal entity.
I'm now getting paid for being on Facebook. And I mean, I should have really said no, but anyway, now they put bloody ads on on everything. So those temples have got ads on them, which is kind of shit now because, you got to watch them and like you get interrupted a few minutes in. So, even more important that we have our own platform to go to and safe place as well, where we can go to watch the replays and all of that, because there's some things that we really want to do more than once. And Yeah, no, that's cool because it does, yeah, it is a process. Was quite a deep mission that we just went on. And yeah, it's going to take a bit to process because it was quite a, you know, mystical journey. Who would have known, huh? That Te Kooti was all of that. Yeah, he's just revealing himself, a whole new spectrum. Of course, a lot of people know the deeper story about him and they're starting to share it. And, they've got a lot of mythologies and stuff, but their actuals is what's now being remembered.
But I think too, Te Raukura, they don't really know the interdimensional power of the blue diamond and its capabilities of what it's really all about. And I don't even think he probably did either. He would have had some experiences with it, but it cannot be owned, and it's an awakener, definitely an
Yeah.
awakener. And so no textbooks can define it. Let's just say that.
I like that. That's it. That's
Mm.
it. And everybody's got one, but they just don't quite know how to access it properly. But I think we're actually starting to crack some codes with the work that we're doing. And, we're getting closer and closer. Because we've been on this journey for a while now. This is like our 3rd year of full immersion into it. And it's taking us down a few other openings, which, the blue diamond opened up all the other diamonds. It opened up the whole Mākora rainbow grid. And that's how we used to travel as well as across that rainbow, the white rainbow, which is the time before time. So he was able to manipulate time. He was basically a dream time walker. Just like the origines. This is probably some of the same codings from the origines. It's first light and first dreaming that he was able to master all in one. And he, lived to tell the story. Of course, it's trying to be undermined now by others who want to intellectualize the fuck out of everything. And that is the problem with the colonization and the patriarchal mind. It's very stuck in having to have defined, roles and specific functions for everything, and to get to out the gate with stuff like to go cosmic is like, we ain't doing that. So we'll just keep it very grounded and keep it really base so that people can understand it well. This is something that's out of the box and out of the gate and, out of the cosmic gate. So that's what he was really. And he's now teaching us in the other realms how to work this technology properly because we've all got it within us. And, even the map with Hemi Rapana, that map, when Dr. Cornelius van Dort was writing about the blue diamond and the map, they were on, they were right next to each other. Like he published the map and then he started speaking about Te Kooti and more or less the next sentence. And it was like, huh? I didn't actually know that about his book, The Crystal Mission, until way after I'd already put 2 and 2 together. Yeah, 1 + 1 = 3 together. And so we ended up, kind of realizing that there was a connection in the book already, but it became much more defined as we've gone along and realized that the map has the diamond in it. And, and then Auntie Rose has come in. She was predicted by Te Kooti and his birth. And now we have the Trinity. And, of course, we're all working as a monad and, with the moo, we've put it together and it's now, happening through the womb of Venus. And so we have that piece to play. And that's also been an additional piece to the map, which made perfect sense, because sovereignty has always been claimed through at the level of Venus. Yeah, like when you're working with all of those sovereign groups, they talk about Venus having, it's actually got freedom and sovereignty and victory codes in part of the medicine that Venus carries. So it makes perfect sense for that to be a gateway right there. And she's, of course, the twin flame of this planet. And there's so many keys and codes now. It's the higher self, the higher aspect of Papatūānuku. And so when we ascend, that's what I believe Mothership Mu is. We're actually ascending her through claiming ourselves under the freedom and the beauty way. So this is, it's quite big, but it's a massive spiritual alchemy that's required to get us to the next point. So whānau, how does that feel?
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah. I don't know if you recall when we first started doing this work, and we went to Kooti last stand, and we went into the Ngāhere. Do you remember? We did all that work, and it was really profound. And then people got all excited. Some of us had this blue diamond within our aura. Well, this blue, it showed through the photography.
Good.
Do you recall that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm thinking, what are they all going on about? And it's a bit like what's beside you now and between us. If you can see there on the screen to your right, probably to your left, but it's that blue glow.
Oh my God, yes, there is too between
You see
Anha
that?
and I. There is a blue diamond.
Yes.
Pew, pew.
Yeah, can you see it? And that was sort of in the photography. It was surrounding us, not to that degree, but if you recall, the circumference was smaller, but it was there. I think it was to awaken us, presumably, that we were carrying that blue diamond, and I presume that's, But it was like that, what's between you now.
Oh, thank you for that reminder. And yes, we will never forget, because that was really potent. And Misty Blue was there too.
That's right.
Yeah. We were all part of that very first anchoring.
But the other thing too is that we don't need other people to validate us.
No.
We know what we see, we know what we experience, and we know that that is our truth. And we have to follow the wairua tapu realm to access this stuff. Yeah. To actually get access to it. And a lot of people can't go there. Many do. I know another brother, he met a being in south of Taupo on the lake, and he appeared to him and he said to come back so many moons later when the moon was shining on the lake. And so he did, and it was witnessed, and he was told to swim out into the deep and to put his hand down, and they would tell him when to stop. And what happened was he pulled a crystal geode out, and inside the crystal geode was all the different coloured diamonds. And he's put it in a certain place. I think it's actually somewhere in Lake Waikaru, Moana. And I thought, well, that's really interesting, right? But the other thing after that is when they were making the dam at Turangi there, Misty, the dam I'm talking about. Someone was, a friend of mine, she met a man who was there, and there was a lot of crystals there. When they blew that up to make the way for the dam, there was heaps of different kinds of crystals. And I thought, wow, there is something in that kōrero with the other one, right? Because he was just a bit further down and picked up the geode in the lake from the being. So, yeah, definitely makes sense to me.
It does.
That's real. That's a real thing right there. And many of us have witnessed each other, haven't we, with different things that we've experienced, like you just brought up, Auntie Maureen, about, you know, you witnessed us, we witnessed you, and so we know it's our truth. Yeah. And that's all we need, because books don't tell the whole truth and the media don't tell the whole truth. You know, we're all very, very psychic beings, and we came for this time to be together as this one monad and put all the fractals back together.
Yeah, absolutely. And even like the crystal that Jason had when we went to Lake Rotoponamu, he had a piece of amethyst, and it was a beautiful piece, and he wanted to gift it to the lake. And right on the back, it had a tiny weeny sticker. And on the sticker, it had the 1st of January, 1975. And it was like, what the heck? That was Te Koti's birthday. And I was like, this is just starting to get really freaking freaky, because, you know, amethyst is Auntie Rose's stone. She always talked about the amethyst, consciousness of the amethyst as well. Like, it actually carries a very high vibration, and it's very healing. And yeah, and then there he is, you know, I'm not sure if, was it you, Misty Blue, that ended up taking that? You and Tony, you ended up swimming out with that, eh?
Yeah, and that was really cool too, because I recall Tony, she was like, "Oh man, why do you fellas get to see everything? I can't see anything." And we swam out. I didn't want to actually, because she was going, and I was like mean, because there was a part of me that's like, "Oh, this is my lake, you know, I've got to take this out." And I was like, "Oh, it's cold, I don't want to get in there." And then I heard go, and I was like, I'm fine. So anyway, I went with Tony, and when we got out there and I gave her that hongi, um, I looked at her and she turned around and she just had tears in her eyes and she was like, holy, and she could, and that's when something activated in her and she could see, and she just saw what I saw, which were these two big pillars of light coming up from out of the lake. So that was, yeah, really potent for us. And yeah, like you said, all the experiences that we've witnessed with each other, it's just mind blowing. You know, see, told you, babe.
Oh, well, he'll have to
Stop
come with
with this.
us and he'll experience it too.
Oh, he can't wait, honestly.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is. We'll have to have another hikoi. Yeah, we'll have to have a rainbow warrior hikoi, you know, like actual. Now that it's all being put together, we were just needing to put all the pieces of the puzzle together. That's what was the destination for us, and come together all those that have got the more spatial awareness and the deeper understanding of earth, sky, water, and our part that we're playing, and you know, the homoluminosity that we're heading towards. So yeah, massive.
But we're all visionaries as well, you know, we're all luminaries and visionaries, and we've come for the big galactic grand crossing, you know, and connecting everything up, man. We're just connecting it all up in full awareness within our tinana, our galactic gateways, and yeah, and we're doing it with each other, you know. This is it. This is the beauty of it all, that once upon a time we were the lone wolf, weren't we? And now we're not. We walk hand in hand, you know, and we trust each other, you know, we trust each other's kōrero, and we trust each other's visions that we get, and we know they mean something. They always mean something, right? And so I call us, we're trackers, you know, we track it and we follow it, and see what it wants. And it always leads us to a destination.
Yeah, and you know,
That's
like
cool shit.
different ones of us have got slightly different strands as well. We've all got
Yeah.
different roles,
Yeah.
but we're all part of the same oneness. So that's what the moo is all about. Moo's really basically another name for the monad,
And the
but
mother.
and the mother, but she's bringing us all together, you know, and it's It's Papa Tuanuku. That's who Mu is, but you know, we've the thinnest crust on earth here in Aotearoa, so we're receiving those codes more directly than probably anywhere else on the planet because you know this is the first light. First light meets first pulse, you know, what's needing to come through. So
that's about the manawa too, because your manawa is your multi-dimensional access to everything. It's not just, you know, your beating heart. It's not. It has multiple portals and soul rooms that can lead you into the quantum spheres and all of that stuff. So, you know, the galactic verse, call it what you want, but yeah, and we're all one with I remember when I was going into Lake Waikaremoana, no, it wasn't, it was Roto Pounamu, and I was just hiking out and this lady goes, Taurus field. She walks past me. She was actually talking to a friend. And then that just, I said, okay, I'm working with the Taurus field now. And so, wow, that's just the energy coming up like the big donut. And that's how the energy spirals through all of us, comes up and around, you know. And so these are the sort of cues we get. We all get them, you know, but sometimes we just bypass it and we don't listen, you know, But yeah, always trust yourself and trust your judgment, trust what you're getting. That's what I say. Yeah.
Well, perfect timing to close us out. Just wanting to bring in this Aramaic prayer. And of course, you know, after these journeys, it's always lovely to journal or to do some artwork because this is what our spaces was originally all about. We used to be really vigilant about that and then we got a bit slack. But I'm inviting that in again. And yeah, it's always lovely to be able to anchor in what your experience was like, because it does take a little bit of some, you know, contemplative thought to know exactly what you experienced through this.
Yeah, and it anchors it into your template as well by drawing it. It's like another layer of it. And yeah, that's how it really into the architecture of your being. Yeah.
Yes. So, whānau, please do that. So just closing us out with an Aramaic divine prayer. Abund washmaya, nith kwadeshamak, te malkuta, newe tia yana ikana, twashama yafbarha, haulan lashma desun kwanan yaomana, washboklan kobain waktayain, rekana dafkan shwakunkan, Tiki Yaiban, Weratalan ne el nes yuna, Elapatsan min bisha, Mitol del kita, Melkuta wehela, Watish Boktahil almin. O cosmic birther of all radiance and vibration, soften the ground of our being, create a space within us where your presence may abide. Fill us with your creativity so that we may be empowered to bear the fruit of your mission. Let each of our actions bear fruit in accordance to your desire. Endow us with the wisdom to produce and share what each being needs to grow and flourish. Untie the tangled threads of destiny that bind us as we release others from the entanglements of past mistakes. Do not let us be seduced by that which will divert us from our true purpose, but illuminate the opportunity of the present moment. For you are the ground and a fruitful vision, the birth, the power and fulfillment, as all is gathered and made whole once again. And so it is. Ka kite ano, mate wā.
Mate wā.
See you, beautiful.
And we'll see some of you online tomorrow at 111.
Yep.
Ka kite.
E tu e te iwi raro I te aniwa niwa ma I koe ki te rangi maria me te aroa nui rawa Ko te mana I roto, caretai a te tango Ko te mana motu a keke a tatu tonu
Rise up, oh people, beneath the white rainbow. Walk in great peace and overflowing love. The power within cannot be taken. Sovereignty is ours forever.
Te Kooti rides again Fire in his eyes Carving light in the stormy skies Prophet of the spiral Holding true so bold With a tie of lightning and a heart of gold Calling all nations to stand in love's name In the fire hose here we ignite the flame Peace is a weapon forged in the soul Marching in silence but mighty and whole Crowned by the stars, barefoot on the ground Every heartbeat echoes a cosmic sound We walk with the sacred, the seen and unseen Alchemist the spirit in the in-between In the in-between Sovereign and still, we carry the light Through the wormholes of dark in the crystalline sight Rainbow warriors not bound by time Sliding on white beams divine and sublime The ancestors sing in every breeze Their way out are dancing in the forest leaves In the forest leaves Claim your name, let your spirit unfurl You're the axis now, not just of this world Stand tall in mana, rise with the land With love as our compass and truth in our hands Galloping strong, wildfire horse tide We blaze new trails, no light can hide Unshackled we move, creating anew Changing the code, shifting the view With every breath we realign The dream time pulses through our spine We are the bridge, the future, the past In unity eternal our spell is cast White rainbow riders, lucid and free Surfing the timelines like waves on the sea No fear can bind what's born of the stars We are the people of Venus